As you probably know, I made close to $70,000 as a content creator, blogger, influencer in 2021, and I'm pretty sure I only pitched 2 brands. Don't get me wrong, I am a huge advocate for pitching brands, and I plan to do a lot of it this year. It really is the only way to take your business into your own hands. But I am still grateful, shocked that I was able to make that much money, all from brands finding me and them pitching me. So in this video, we are going to talk about some of the ways that I believe I attracted those brands. And every single one of these is an actionable tip so you can implement them. Step 1, keywords everywhere. If you want somebody to be able to find you, you have to make it easy for them. So first, what are you? For me, I am a natural hair and lifestyle blogger. I am a Canadian blogger. I make sure that I have those keywords everywhere I can think of. I have that information in my Instagram bio. Pretty sure I have it in my Pinterest bio. If a brand or a PR person is searching on a platform for influencers to work with, I want to make sure that I show up. Think about what words describe you best and what words a brand might want to type in to find you. Tip 2 is very similar to the first. It is hashtags. And I really started adapting my hashtag strategy. I started using hashtags that were not necessarily going to get me a lot of reach or new followers, but that I suspected brands were using to look for influencers. And these are hashtags that include demographic, niche, location. For example, I started using hashtag Vancouver bloggers, hashtag Black lifestyle bloggers, and just sort of mix and matching these descriptive words. And because some of these hashtags aren't highly used, I found that I was able to hit like the top 9 of some of them pretty easily. And that just makes it all the easier for a brand to find me. The third way that I believe I began to attract more brands was actually diversifying my content and remembering that my feed is a portfolio of my work. And I see diversifying as a 3-parter. So personally, I diversified first by expanding my niche. When I first started, I was strictly natural hair, and my feed was like a lot of selfies, just kind of rotating the same angles, showing off my twist outs, and I was only getting reached out to by natural hair brands. Surprise, surprise. And so what I started doing was intentionally sharing more categories on my feed. So I started talking more about my skincare journey, and I started talking more about clothing on my feed. That way, when brands showed up on my page, they were able to say, oh, this girl works in this category. Let's maybe reach out to her. And I kind of mentioned it already, but the second way I diversified my feed was switching it up visually, mixing it up from just like selfies to incorporating some full body shots, some product shots, some like half body shots, just making it so that it was visually appealing and again, just more of a portfolio. And the last way I diversified my feed was in mixing up the methods of storytelling that I was using. So instead of just like a standard post and like a simple caption, started experimenting with video, experimenting with reels, a little bit of IGTV, just really leveraging everything I could so that again, brands taking a quick peek on my page could see that I was decently skilled in creating content for each of these features. And the fourth way that I attracted brands was through creating organic content and tagging the brands. I just made sure that I was creating what could have honestly been a paid campaign, but was just me genuinely sharing a product with my audience. So in creating organic content and tagging the brand, you are sending like a direct notification to them saying, hey, look at what I can do. And from there you get on a brand's radar, and if they have a campaign now or in the future, they very well may reach out. Even if the brand you tag doesn't reach out, someone is always watching. I have had companies email me linking to organic content I did highlighting other brands saying, we love this. Can you do something like this for us? Tip number 5 is engage with brands, and I have done this strategically several times and it works like a charm. So I saw a brand that I wanted to work with, and I saw that they were working with creators and they were paying creators because there were people on my feed who were doing sponsored posts with them. So what I did was leave a genuine comment on that creator's sponsored post, and I tagged the brand in it. And then I went to the brand's page, made sure I followed them, and left a couple genuine comments on their page too. And in one instant, I think it was 2 hours tops after doing all this engagement, I had that brand's influencer relations person email me and say, hey, we'd love to do a campaign with you. What are your rates? Okay, the last tip is my absolute favorite, and it is creating a resource. So I actually, with no ulterior motive or anything, created a blog post called 30 Black content creators you should follow. And this was simply to highlight other creators in my community. And this post actually ended up blowing up. And the funny thing is that I actually didn't include myself on this list. And it was actually after this started gaining a lot of traction, getting a lot of traffic, that a friend of mine was like, you didn't even put yourself on the list. You should go back and do that. And I went back in and added myself as content creator number 0 so that the list could still be 30 people. And because I'm at the top, and of course it's hosted on my very own website, I have had brands flat out tell me that they typed in, Black Canadian content creators, and my post popped up, and that's how they found me. Quick interruption from editing Kea. On the topic of that resource, I have an updated version on my blog that I'm super excited about. It is the directory of Black Canadian creators, and it is created in partnership with TC Palmer and Shirley Joseph. Go check it out. It's going to be linked below. Back to the video. And this is something that doesn't even need to be on a blog. You could do a roundup of content creators in your niche, content creators in your city, content creators in your country, and post it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere really. The reality too is that a lot of the people featured will likely reshare it. Then that traffic and momentum just builds, which increases the chances that a brand will come across your resource and then see you on it, or see that you're the creator of it, and then hopefully reach out to you. So no matter where you are at your content creator journey, if you are at day 1 or you've been in the game a long time, I do truly hope that the tips in this video gave you something to think about. And if you got any value out of this video, it would mean the world if you gave it a thumbs up, because then YouTube will start to push it out to more people, and it can help more people, and our community can grow. And if you want more content creation, blogging, influencer tips, do hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. Until next time.